Alright, so for this video, we are going to be doing the second Tinkercad circuit project, which is driving the servo motor. Just hold control and click on this, and this should open the link for you. Again, control and click on it, and this is what it's going to look like. Now, let's scroll down and look at the parts that we're going to need. We're going to need a potentiometer, servo, 8 jumper wires, and 8 jumper wires. And let's scroll down and let's look at what it's going to look like. All right, so it's going to look like this. And as you can see, we're going to need the breadboard, potentiometer over here, which has 3 pins. You can see it's highlighted over here, 1, 2, 3 over there. And then we're also going to need our Arduino board and our servo motor. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 items, and I'm going to try and remember them. Now, on your Tinkercad page, you're going to go to Create Circuits. Now, again, you can search for whatever you're looking for. For example, the servo motor. All right, you could do that, but you can find most of them right here. So let's move this and press R to rotate it. Our breadboard. The first one was the Arduino Uno board. And we're going to need also, here's our potentiometer. It looks like this. It looks a little different. It's going to look different from the one that's in your kit, but this is basically what it looks like. And we're going to need our servo motor. All right, so now let's connect this. Now, I kind of have an idea of what it looks like in the image right here. This is like my third video. All right, so first one is our 5 volt. All right, and that is going to go here. All right, now as you can see, it's not really straight, but you can hold and grab or drag this, and then it kind of snaps in, and then it helps you to align it basically. I'm going to make this red. Now G and D, there are 3 G and D pins, which is ground. It doesn't matter which one you choose. I'll choose this. All right, as you can see, it's not straight. I'll just, oh, I think I messed it up. There you go. And then we have our black. All right, so now we need to, now if I hover over this, power, we have ground, and we have signal. Now, I need to connect them somehow to here. I can either just create a straight line or a wire straight to this, that's fine. But I want to do it more, I want to be elaborate in this so you guys have an idea of how the breadboard actually works. So as you can see, this is going through all the way this way, vertically, right? So this whole thing is basically 5 volts. This whole thing is basically GND. Now I can also connect a wire from here because I need to connect the ground to ground. Either at this point, I can even connect it straight to this GND pin. I can also connect it straight to this GND pin. It doesn't matter. But again, understanding of the breadboard is my aim over here. So, and I can also connect it right here. But instead of a wire going across and going in the back, etc., what I'm going to do is that I'm going to connect it over here. So I'm going to, now there is there's a gap here, so whatever happens here doesn't connect over here, and whatever happens over here does not go to the right side either. So what I'll need to do is actually connect wires to bridge that gap, you could say. And then same thing over here for the positive. All right, and then this is going to be red. All right, so now I can easily just go to ground and connect it right here again because it goes to the ground, and then change the color, and then the power goes over here, which is red. All right, as you can see. Now um, the signal will go to pin number, let me see, go back and check. This signal is the white one, which is pin number 9. So we need to connect it to pin number 9. Now, the best way, I could go this way, that way, and go this way. But what I could do is, again, just to be elaborate, all right? I'll connect it this, I didn't really want to connect across the board, but I'll connect it this way, all right? And I'm going to change it to white. Let's see. All right, maybe not white because I'm going to be going across the board. Let's make it blue. And then again, there's a gap here, so I'm going to bridge that gap by doing this. All right, and then here I'm going to connect from here, just so it kind of looks nice. Well, either way. All right, so you go. All right, sorry. So at least you understand that from here it goes through here, and then through here, through this wire. So this gap is bridged over here through here. Again, as you can see, it lights up because it's the same thing, and then finally goes to 9. All right. Now the next is to do the same or connect the potentiometer. Now I'm going to press R to change this. Now let's see. I'll put it here. I could put it here, 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 but I'm just going to do it here. Now it does not make sense to put it this way because, as you can see, if I highlight it, it's the same lane. It's the same metal that's behind it. So you're connecting itself, or you're connecting the potentiometer to itself. So that's not the best way. That's a good way to break it, I think. All right, but instead, let's try this. As you can see, these are distinct. As you can see, it does not, let me move it back. It does not light up. The other ones below it do not light up. So they're distinct connections, as you can see. Now, if I hover over it, that's terminal 1, terminal 2. Those are going to go to our positive and our ground. It doesn't matter which one. So for example, I can choose that, hey, this one goes to our ground, all right? And let me change that to black. And then I can say this one again. I'll choose it from here. This one goes to our positive. That's red. Now this one goes to A0, our analog pins. If you remember, I said these are the digital pins over here, and this over here is our analog pins. So we are going to connect here, down, 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 and then over here. Now I could just easily connect straight to this pin, either one of these holes. I could do that. So I'll just do that instead. And I'm going to change the color to maybe orange. All right. So at this point, our circuit is complete. As you can see, our A0 or analog pin 0 is connected to the wiper. All right, this is connected to GND, and then GND goes through here to this GND, and the same GND, as you can see, if it goes all the way to the top through here, and therefore we bridge this over here and come to this side, and this goes all the way to our GND pin over here. And we have the same for the 5 volts, 5 volt over here all the way to the board, and then up through here to our power section, and then our signal goes through here, right through here, over this gap, through here, and then to pin number 9. So at this point we are done, and we just need to put in our code. All right, again, click on blocks because we're not doing blocks. Text, continue, and then let's go back and let's scroll down. Copy code, and then Control A to select everything, delete everything, and then paste. Control V to paste. Now, hopefully, if everything works properly, it should spin. As you can see, it's turning. Now, anytime I move, as you can see, as I turn the dial, it turns. Now, let's go back, and here confirms that you've completed this project. All right, thank you.